Pharrell is being sued by his former Neptune slash Nerd member Chad Hugo for a number of things that we're about to get into. Chad Hugo and Pharrell met in the late 80s. You know, they continued to work on music together for years, all the way up into about 2021. And now Chad is now taking Pharrell to court. Before we hop into the paperwork, a quick rundown of what he is suing Pharrell about is a breach of fiduciary duty, withheld royalties and touring merch, denied access to books, records despite repeated legal demands, alleged damages in the hundreds of thousands to over $1 million, and Hugo is demanding a court order accounting plus a jury trial. If you just didn't know what fiduciary duty means, it's just basically Pharrell had a duty to appease to their agreement, and he's not doing that. So this document right here shows that the plaintiff, which is Chad Hugo, and the defendant is Pharrell, obviously, was entitled under the company's limited liability operating agreement, that it exercised control over the company and the Neptune's entities, basically saying that they had a written agreement that Pharrell was supposed to hold up these fiduciary duties. That one, Pharrell was supposed to give Chad Hugo a monthly report, end of the fiscal year report, and then a quarterly report. And this down here basically shows the splits that Pharrell was holding 50% of the units and entitled to 50% of touring and other incomes, and then 33% of merchandise and trademark, while plaintiff Chad Hugo and Mr. Haley, which is their third member, Sheldon or Shay Haley, hold 25% of the units and each entitled to 25% of touring and other incomes, and 33% of the merchandise and trademark. So down here, you can see that this thing was going on for a while. Like I said, they had a hiatus before in February 2019. Then they came to agreement on 50-50 production split and 50-50 of the publishing split. This is basically supposed to go between their work between 2019 and 2021, where obviously, you know, they split it down the middle. But Chad Hugo is accusing that he withheld this information. So if you're wondering what some of this work included in that range, you have Wasting Time, Trenches, Summer Walker's that right there, Top Shooter, I Pop Smoke. So this here is basically proof how Chad Hugo has reached out to Pharrell multiple times, even before the lawsuit, to try to get a hold of these financial records. And Pharrell has promised these records, but has never produced them. So now this is getting into the money's amount. So it says right here, they think he's approximately owed $136,000 between August 22 and September 23. And then you have another number of $325,575,000, and then the potential damages exceeding $750K and $1 million with their album and the other works they did. That's pretty much it. I think this is pretty much set in stone if they did legally sign an agreement that Pharrell does have to produce these records, and from there we'll know how much money he does owe Chad Hugo.